All right, y'all, let's cut our bait here. I got them 2 skipjack that are the freshest. Got them going here first. I'm gonna do a head and a chunk of each. One of them's a smaller one there, one of them's a little medium size. We'll get those going. And again, I'm gonna just fan cast my baits out here, just kind of sporadically. There's a ledge out here that kind of drops off to a deeper flat that's about 40 some odd feet. I don't have the exact depths, I don't have the graph on this kayak, but 40-ish feet. And it goes out a ways and then it drops off again to 70 plus feet in the main river channel there. So hopefully today, with being a sunny day, skipjack are obviously very active. I'm hoping some cats are up here on this flat kind of roaming around, and if they are, they're gonna find these baits and we in for a good time. My setup here is very simple. I got a basic Carolina rig that's a 10-aught size circle hook with an 80-pound mono leader up to a 4-ounce egg sinker. My main line here is 40-pound mono, and I've got my signature series Kayak Catfish rods with the bank extension handle. It kind of gives you like a surf rod extension for when you're fishing off the bank. Just allows you to get extra leverage and be able to make these long casts out there. I got all 4 lines out now, so I'm gonna pop a squat here on the bank. I got me a chair with me. I'm gonna kick back, relax, maybe play some Candy Crush, look at some Instagram models, you know, just kill some time until these fish come along and want to take a bite. 3rd rod right there. Something's working it. Something's working there's weight on it. I'm gonna go ahead and come down here. I don't know if it's a small fish messing with it or possibly a flathead that's got it. There's definitely movement on that rod tip though. I think I'm just going to go ahead and just crank down on him. See if we can wreck his day. Yep, I got him. Yep. The way that fish bit, I wonder if it's not a flathead. I got a big one out here the other day when I come out, so oh man, he's got me in something too. Oh man, I feel my line rubbing on something. Oh, come out of that, buddy. He's got me in something there. I feel my line just rubbing. He's on there though. Come on, buddy. Whatever you in, come out of it, doggone it. Let me go around this rod. See if we can get him at a different angle over here. There's all kinds of rocks, like jagged rocks right down here. Undoubtedly there's wood and trees and debris and stuff that's settled in this area. I feel him right there. Okay, there he come free. Whatever it was, he come free then. Always a challenge when you're doing this bank fishing. You just never know what's out there in front of you to get a fish tangled up in. I do have the kayak that I could go out there and try to work them free, but that's always an ordeal to do that. Let's get him up here. I think that might be a flathead. No, that's not either. It's a blue. That's a nice one too, man. What an odd bite. I mean, you all saw it. There was just weight right there on the rod tip. That's a nice one, man. That ate the biggest skipjack head. That ate the bigger one. Nice fish. Set a rod there. Let's get a hold of this thing. Man, that is a nice fish right there. Nice blue cat for fish number 1, man. Let's get him up here on the bank before we take a hook out. Nice, man. That is a solid fish right there. I'm gonna hold him up there for you. I forgot the dang tripod at the house again today, so we're gonna have some weird camera angles, but we're gonna make it work. Nice, man. That is a solid fish. He ate it so funny though. I mean, they just had this weight on the rod tip. I thought for sure that might have been a flathead. But just a weird biting blue, but man, it's a nice one. All right, let's let him go, cast that skipjack head back out. All right, buddy. let's let you go right there now. He gonna sit there and think about it a minute. He's coming back for more. He wants every second of his camera time. He said he can't get enough of this whole YouTube stuff. Once they get a taste for it, man, they get a taste for that fame. They want to be on camera every chance they get. We'll see you, buddy. That fish had a big head. I mean, it's a solid fish, but the size of his head compared to his body, when that fish fills out a little bit, man, he's going to be a monster. All right, let's go back over here and get our skipjack head situated. He was kind enough to leave it on the hook, which I am extra appreciative of today with my limited bait. I would ideally like to go home with some of this bait so that I have some for tomorrow. I was going to fish till dark this evening, but I may head out about 30 minutes earlier this evening than I planned on, just so I could try to troll around and get some more skips, since there are some here. But you can see that bait's still in really good shape, so we're going to launch it back out there. Let me get back up over here, go around this other rod. We'll send it back out, see if we can catch one of his friends. There we go, man. We're back in the game, folks. This end rod over here, we got a similar situation as the last one, where it's just kind of working that rod tip a little bit, just a little bit of weight on there. You can see it just barely moving. I think I'm gonna wreck his day too. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Yep, got him. Just crank down on him. Man, that's another one just acting like a dang flathead. Will it be though? That's the question. I don't know. He's coming right at me. I don't think this one's either he's just swimming right at me, or he ain't gonna be very big. I'm leaning toward he just ain't gonna be very big. That first one set the bar pretty high for any other fish that come along today, didn't he? Let's see what this one is. Now that's just another small blue. That's probably why he was acting the way he was. He was just really small. Dadgummit. He's even too small for my slot tournament that I'm in. I got me a new board. I've been having a funk on me lately, y'all. I broke my skipjack rod the other day. I'd lost my measuring board overboard. Had to order a new one. This one here, though, I think he's too small for my slot tournament. I ain't even gonna fool with putting him on there. You got anything you want to tell the camera? You want to tell your mom and dad hi? He don't even know who his parents are. They turned him out as a small kid. Get on out of here. You ain't getting no more camera time with me, you old thing, stealing my bait like that. All right, let's get another chunk on there and toss it out. There's our next bait, just another chunk of skipjack. Give it a toss out there. Well, that's 2 fish very quickly into the trip here, so I'm pretty encouraged. We off to a great start. Oh, end rod right here, y'all. End rod. Oh yeah, that one took off right there. Now there wasn't no questioning in that bite. That's what I like to see. It's on that chunk, and it's been pretty active thus far. I've probably been set up maybe an hour now, so this third bite in an hour. It's pretty good. I'm happy with it anyway. It's a nice takedown, but I'm not confident it's going to be a very good fish here. Oh man, I guess he just said if I don't think he's a good fish, he'll just get wrapped up in something right here. Dadgummit, right as I was saying that, he got snagged. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Let's walk over here this way and see if we can get him at a different angle here. This fish said he'll show me, by gosh. Well, I'm gonna give him some slack there, y'all. I've walked down on this side of the bank. I've come over here on this one, trying to pull him from different directions, and man, I was talking about, I didn't think he was very big, and all of a sudden it just stopped. But I felt him get one in, whatever he was in. So I'm just gonna put it back in the rod holder here, give it a little slack, and see if he don't work himself free here in a little bit. But I've pulled on him from every direction here. I can't get him free, so hopefully he's smart enough to work himself out of there. Well, it's not been long for y'all, but it has been for me. Been about an hour and a half since I got a bite. That fish that I had snagged there, I never could get him out, and I eventually broke my line while I was trying to pull him free, so he ended up breaking off. But I just refreshed my baits a second ago. I got a skipjack head and a chunk on the two left rods, and I cut up that white bass I had and put a head and a chunk on those two over there on the right. So going to spruce up my baits here and hope some fish work back through here. It started out kind of active, I felt like, you know. I got them 3 bites there all pretty quickly, and then just went through a dead stretch here. So hopefully sprucing up my baits will maybe get them going again if they still out there. And if not, you know, this type of an area here, this flat that I'm fishing, I don't necessarily expect fish to be, you know, holding right out there where my baits is. It's just kind of an area where fish are just going to be kind of roaming around all in and out through here, just following shad, looking for food and stuff. And when they come across my baits, there they are, easy meal. We do have a little bit of current, not a lot, but a little bit. So any fish that are downstream of my baits, they'll be able to lock in on the scent and come up and find them. But hopefully get a few more this afternoon. Look at this right here. Look at these guys. Got the whole damn river, and they're going to run right over my lines. Got the whole river. Look at this. The river here is a ½ mile wide, and they literally run right over the top of my lines. They see me bank fishing here, and it ain't like they didn't see me. Hell, they waved at me. You talk about a right there. You tell me that wasn't intentional? Oh, right here, right here, right here. I got a fish on. This one's pulling pretty good. This one's on a white bass head. I switched up my baits there a little while ago, right before them idiot boaters run over my lines. Thankfully, the angle of my lines and the depth here, nothing got cut. But nevertheless, hooked up here, y'all. It's been a long time. This fish, I'm gonna ask him when he gets up here where he's been, what he's been waiting on. This fish must have just ate lunch or something before I got out here. It took him a while to get hungry again. Feels like he's kind of come up to the surface out there. If that's the case, at least we won't have to worry about him getting wrapped up in something. Yeah, he is. He's way out there. You can see him up there on the surface. That fish comes straight up. Normally in blues, on the flats, they want to stay down on you, but this one here, he's just trying to be different. He's trying to make a name for himself on social media, I guess. He wanted to stand out from his friends, be a little different. That ain't a bad fish either. Not bad at all. Let me go around this rod here. We'll get him over here. Yeah, it ain't bad right there. Not bad at all. Come on over here. What's that all over your head? He's got marks all over him there. I don't know what that's about. Come on up here, fish. We're going to take that bait back too out your mouth. Yeah, you're going to give me that back. That's the only white bass head I got. Still looks to be in good shape. There he is, y'all. Fun sizer. He's all marked up like a, look, he's got grease. This fish here, he's been working on a car or something down there. I don't know. Looks like he's got grease marks all over him. Anyway, kind of nice to get a bite again. It had been a while. And thankful to get him, but I got that head back, so we're gonna throw it back out. I had that one white bass I caught yesterday, and I thought, you know, I'll just throw it out there today, try to get a little bit of a variety, you know, just mix it up. And this fella here had a taste for it, by gosh. Go on out of here, fish. He about took a dive head first into that shallow water and knocked some sense into him. There you go. All right, let's get this bait back out. First rod over here is getting messed with. Something's working that rod tip right there. What do you think? You think he's got it? I think he's got it enough. We can crank that on him. Yep. Got another one here. This is on the skipjack head. I went head chunk when I rebaited everything. Man, what is that? I think that's 3 total fish, because the first fish come on my other skipjack head, the biggest one that I had. They're showing a preference for them head baits thus far. Could just be coincidence, but 3 out of 4 fish landed. Well, assuming I land this one, it's on the head. That other one, they got me wrapped up in something over there. I ended up breaking off. He was on a chunk, but I don't think he was very big. This one here feels like he might be decent. I don't know that he's as big as the last one, but he don't feel too bad. Come on up here, fish. There's at least 4 or 5 people still watching. They want to see you. Come on up here. I'll be getting close. Yeah, I see him out there. Is that a flathead? Yeah, it is a flathead. Yeah, it ain't a bad one either. Not a bad flathead at all. Nice. Come on up here, fish. Let me just drag him up like this. There we go, man. Heck yeah. Nice flathead. Oh, that's awesome. There we go. Got our head back. Nice. There he is, y'all. Nice flathead. I'm happy with that, man. That's a solid fish. I got it the other day when I was out here bank fishing. I got a flathead even bigger than this one. But this is a solid fish. We're getting in here this time of year. The flathead bait's getting better every day. And here's another one right here. Got him at old skipjack head. All right, Flatty. Tell everybody bye. Look at him showing out, man. Look at him showing out. These fish, I mean, they capitalize. I tip my hat to them. They capitalizing on their opportunity to get on a YouTube video. And see, that's what's better about these that's why catfish are better than people. That fish right there, he'll do a little song and dance right there, try to entertain you people. These other jerk-offs in the boats and stuff, they can't get any attention on their own, so they got to come over here, get on top of me, run over my lines and stuff, and try to get on a video that way. That's the difference between catfish and people right there. That tells you all you need to know about people. This third rod right here, my line's got tight, rod tip's moving around. Let's just come up here and get ready, see what happens here. I can't tell if that's a small fish or we're gonna find out. I got him. Yep, we got him. Couldn't tell if he was on or not when I first picked up. It's so hard to tell, you know, when you get a bite like that. It's like, is it a flathead? Or is it just a small dink blue or channel cat messing with it, you know? You just don't know sometimes. Sometimes when I'm in a kayak, I can feel like if it's a thump, you know, where the flathead just inhales that bait. And then you get that action, well, then you kind of know. But out here fishing on the bank today, obviously I can't feel that initial bite. either way, we got another one here, y'all. And this one is on that white bass head. Head baits have been the bait of choice today. If I had more bait with me, I'd throw out heads on all 4 rods. But I don't, so we're gonna keep the same setup. This is a blue right here. This one here, I may throw on my measuring board to see if he might help me in that old slot tournament. I believe he's gonna be too long. He's a smaller fun size, we'll call him. We'll make this fish's day calling him a fun sizer. Yeah, that and there, he's too long for what I need. Listen, fish, the bar's been set high for you today, and you ain't helping me in my slot tournament, so you just gonna get on out here without any front camera hero shot, as I about fall down in that water. Get on, fish. Come back when you're bigger. He said he'll think about it. He'll find him somebody else's hook to bite next time, won't he? This bait here, y'all, I'm just gonna run it through the back, the mouth of it. The whole upper lip's missing now, so I'm gonna have to hook it through the back here just to keep it from falling off the hook when we cast out. Out it goes. Well, y'all, I probably got another hour and a half of daylight left here, but I think I'm gonna pack up and try to get me some more skipjack. I've been seeing them kind of jumping out here, busting some shad out in front of me, but they've been too far out for me to cast to. So I'm gonna just reel everything in and go out there and troll around a bit and see if I can pick off enough for my next trip. Hopefully get enough for 2 trips, but at least get enough for tomorrow, because the weather's looking pretty good. It looks like it's gonna be a nice day with low winds. This time of year, you get into this early spring period, man, it ain't so much the rain that gets you, it's the daggone wind. We get some high winds here in East Tennessee, but tomorrow's looking good, so I want to make sure I'm loaded up on bait for it. But anyway, y'all, been a fun time out here, man. I love just kicking up on the bank, relaxing. Right now our water level's down, so can pull up pretty much anywhere you want out here on the river. And a place like this, it's kind of secluded, you know. It's not like a park or boat ramp where I'm gonna be pestered with people. I can kind of have the place to myself out here, with the exception of an occasional boater. But nonetheless, been a good time. Got some fish, got some nice blues, got that nice flathead. So been a good day. So let's go get loaded up on bait and see if we can do it again tomorrow. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Well, for those of you who stuck around, I got a little bit of battery life left, so let's get us a bonus fish here. This is my first skipjack on the troll right here. Just making my way back down toward the car. I'll get us one for the cooler here. Come on in here, Skippy. Welcome to the show, Skippy. You are the final fish of the video. I got about 4 people that stick around to the end. The final 4, and you're the last fish they're going to see. Congratulations, Skipjack. All right, folks, video's done for real this time. Let's get him in the cooler. I'm going to get back on the move.